Let's get into the NFL hardest hits.
From the 5. Flag. To the 23, and the ball is loose.
I'll tell you what, Ellis Hobbs, I think, just got knocked out. Took a shot right to the head and just collapsed.
They're going to bring the card out. To take him back to the locker room. He's missed the last 2 games with a hip flexor. And here,
did you see the helmet-to-helmet hit by Tolleson? Now, I've got to emphasize that's a legal play. It's not a defenseless player, so it is a legal play. But for Ellis Hobbs, he finished last year on injured reserve with a neck injury. So I'm sure this is anxious time for his family. We have seen him moving his hands and his legs.
Precaution being taken here, but they will put him on the board. There he is, sending his response back to the crowd.
Rogers is, it's
up the middle screen to Adams. Mouth guard comes out and
Damn. You be surprised. They be sometimes letting these players stay in there. Damn, some of these people be at the league for that. For real, that's why they try to make all these rules, man. Make these rules, like, damn.
they're asking for help right away.
Jim, oh no.
And a flag.
That looked bad. Rogers is in the mix. Rogers right there is getting in the mix with these guys.
Well, it's actually been adding up to this. It's been getting chippy. It has. Since the second quarter.
You're exactly right. It's been going all over the John. It's just not, I mean, you got 10 blockers. Look, he's already hit down. That's your frustration being taken out right there. That's not okay right there. This guy's already wrapped up. Oh.
Man, Trevathan lower his head.
Stick your helmet right into his.
His head.
They got 15 more yards to go before a first down or a touchdown.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
From the pocket, middle of the field, incomplete. First look, a flag does come in. Went to the head.
That calls the city of the game, man.
Gonna be flagged for this on the hit on Antonio Brown.
It's my biggest hair. My hair is game.
In field goal range.
Perfect, man.
Perfect was in there too.
Perfect is coming across the field. I saw it. I thought it was him.
Yeah, and I know that they both were in on the coverages at 55 or 37.
Personal foul, defense number 55. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Perfect in the end.
Definitely took the shot to the head. You could see it live. Marvin Lewis, before this drive started, was talking on the sideline. The whole time it seemed like Vontez perfect, and yes.
Oh my goodness.
Ball all over his head. Ball all over
Brown
his
is still
head,
down.
man.
That's, of course, flagrant.
Out of control.
Out of control. It's going to be everything. That's going to be suspension, fine.
And now Ben with a deep drop. Buying time, extending the play as he has been doing for years, and that pass is incomplete, and Miller really takes a shot.
And that's helmet to helmet. You could hear it up here, I think.
Right.
And everybody knows that sound. Well, even if it's not helmet to helmet,
why he really
defensive
retired.
player, shoulder pad, forearm, or helmet to the head is an automatic penalty. And to get
Football,
I didn't see a flag. If there is one,
he ain't had the football.
Is unbelievable to me.
He even had it.
That is by the very definition of what I've been told. Defenseless player, either the helmet, the shoulder pad, or the forearm to the head. That is a foul, and that's the second one tonight that has not been called on the Baltimore Ravens.
But man, does he just need to get the monkey off his back and complete one in this game. He's on the move. He's going to win it.
belted out of bounds at about the 25-yard line.
Pat White is hurt. He hasn't moved since he took that hit. Oh, he took a huge hit.
He moving now.
Ike Taylor came roaring up from his cornerback position.
Man, we just talked about Pat White being a small guy at 6 feet 190, but not afraid of contact. And he watched this hit. Coming in from the right is going to be Ike Taylor. Helmet to helmet. And wow.
And everything has come to a stop on the far sideline.
Keep in mind, Pat White is a running back, and helmet-to-helmet hits are just part of tackling a ball carrier.
Denver confused. People running around.
3rd and 6. The blitz. And the throw in.
Damn.
Oh, what a crushing tackle.
He knocked his teammate out, knocked himself out.
Steve Atwater. Let's hope they all get up.
Atwater just killed Randy Hilliard. I mean, Brooks gets down between
He knocked himself out and his teammate.
Hits Hilliard. I mean, watch this. Watch 27 is Atwater. Now Brooks goes down and he hits his own man. Brooks is down on the bottom of it. Wow. Now we know Atwater has had bad shoulders all year long.
Oh, what a collision. As Hilliard, defensive back from Northwest Louisiana State. Look at this. He's trying to cover Brooks, and Atwater with a crushing hit. This is how it feels at full speed.
You hear that? That's headache.
And both Atwater and
They ain't
Hilliard
allowed to do this now.
Defensive backs down.
As soon as they do it, they get fired.
6.
Two tight ends with Moore in the backfield for Roethlisberger from the 43. Fake again to Morelli Moore. He got right by the oncoming rush. The blitz was on by Jonathan Joseph, and Duquay on the far side makes a grab on
He twisted him around.
the receiver, who is Ward. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and a player is down across the way at about the 43-yard line.
And just keep an eye on Hines Ward. I mean, this is a guy that throws his body around. He is a most complete receiver in the game. He is unselfish, a great competitor, and he's willing to block.
Spaeth, the one who caught the pass time.
That's a crack back.
Great pass rush. And they set a record with 45 sacks.
It is caught, and then it pops loose. Did the ground cause it?
It did, Charlie. It certainly did.
Yes.
The minute he hits the ground with anything but his hand or his feet,
And he came right down on his head. Yeah.
Talking to Beebe just before this game, I asked him about this turf. He said, this is like the turf I played on at Shattering State. He's glad that's not artificial turf.
Right on the
because he
head.
comes right down.
Right on his head.
That is a frightening
bad,
shot. Frightening shot.
Hit him. Well, he got flipped.
And he is being worked on immediately.
After him. I mean, the cadences have changed since I played. We have that great defenses. But
remember this.
team's going to a game.
Bridgewater got knocked out. I remember this. Oh.
That's one for Joyner where you wonder why.
He's sliding too, and he's still.
He's going to slide, and Mike Zimmer is hot, and you can't blame him. He is really hot. And you know what? You can't blame him. This is a dirty play.
He already slide. He went straight for the head.
You see him starting his slide. You don't see Joyner totally pulling off. It's almost like at the end, he's trying to turn at the end, but it's too late. He's already launched. I mean, you see a quarterback going into the slide, everyone knows that's the universal pull off, and LaMarcus Joyner did not.
Look at this. You're going to see Gathers. Eddie Kennedy.
Wish is a top shopping app helping tens of millions of users to find hot trending products with savings of up.
Anderson right there. Right here, there's blocking him into the area. And Gathers comes in and hits Trent Green as he's giving himself in. There is now, and the problem with a concussion of this force or a force like this is concussion. You see the head slap back on the turf like that. That's ugly. Doesn't do it justice.
10 now. Big play for the Patriots. Bledsoe. Needs 10 yards.
Oh my. And the ball, they're going to actually, it looks like they're going to rule that a fumble. And oh, look at Drew.
Yeah, this is the more critical than the first down.
He can't move.
Sean Ellis, 92, was carrying his 294 pounds along with Mo Lewis right into the path of Bledsoe.
And Drew Bledsoe intentionally started to slow down, but didn't go out of bounds. Let's watch and listen to this at regular speed. If you're going to slow down, you got to get out of bounds.
Massaquoi in motion. Straight drop from McCoy. Flushed out of the pocket. And now he's in the last second.
I think this one,
and I mean planted.
I watched this game right then.
And there's flags down as well.
It's at the very end of this play.
First down.
As he lets go of the football, here comes Harrison. Look at the head snap back, helmet to helmet.
His head went bad.
No question there, Brad.
I'm more worried about the emotional state of this team right now and where they go forward in terms of what they've done in the past. Well, let's see if he was over and had possession. No, incomplete. Kerry Rhodes breaks it up, and Bolden shaken up on the play. That's not good.
Boy, you don't want to see this late. You don't ever see this, but late in the game, in this circumstances, this is a coach's worst nightmare right now.
And Anquan told us yesterday that Kirk's so good about throwing the ball where he doesn't take these kind of shots, but this is hard to avoid here. Ooh. That's helmet to helmet by Eric Smith. That should have been flagged right there.
Yeah, that's going to bring about a fine, but which obviously is secondary here because he paid a price. And that's exactly why the head-to-head, not only for the receiver, but why the rules are in place. That you got to have your chin up, you don't put your head down, helmet to helmet. This is exactly why those rules are in place by the National Football League.
Both teams walking off. There's such respect for Anquan Bolden, the way that he plays the game. You know, just the toughness to stay there and to, allow that hit to be happen right there. Both teams emptying the bench here,
that's
almost like this game should just end right now.
Hit, ball's out. Recovered by Timmons. Ryan Clark is still down. So too is Willis McGahee, and they say fumble recovery, Pittsburgh. That's a frightening hit.
Yeah, it was. It's full speed by both players coming right at each other. And Clark goes in, turns his body, uses his shoulder first. Oh, but there it is. They collide helmet to helmet, too. Yeah, that's absolutely a pass reception and a fumble.
Almost, I would say, half the Pittsburgh team is on the field, and the Ravens are now all starting to gather too. It was 3 weeks ago, Ben Roethlisberger, in the season finale against Cleveland, was carted off the field and gave the crowd a thumbs up. It was a concussion for Ben, left him in limbo, and questions arising for a good couple of weeks before their playoff game against San Diego, what kind of shape he would be in, but now it's Willis McGahee. Pittsburgh offense now about to snap it at the 38.
That's why some players retire more. It's the NFL's hardest hits.